Welcome back, everyone, to the GTR Dynasty. Big Slime 365 here. We got the national title game, Season 8. We got the Florida Gators, the number 8 seed, versus the Penn State Nittany Lions in the 3 seed. Absolute dog. You're defending national champions with Penn State. GTR P. Cola Gator making his 3rd straight appearance in the national title game. Looking to get over the hump finally. He wants his 1st title. AD looking to get his 3rd title. I think the series between these two are either 3-2 or 4-2. Penn State. So the spread, we got Penn State by 3 for this. Here we are, Florida Gators coming out in traditional blues. We're here in Indy in Lucas Oil Stadium. Got Penn State, not many jersey options, so you know they're going to come out in the all-white classics, traditionals. No name team, one team only. This is going to be a great matchup here today, guys. We got rematch of last season. Didn't go the way of the Gators last season. Looking to get redemption here as they are in the title game for the 4th time overall. Season 1 and then the last 3. Tale of 2 tapes to get here, though. Florida Gators very much battle tested. Had to play the Georgia Southern Eagles 3 times. Lost the first 2. Got the one that mattered ultimately in the end last week in the semis. They had to go through Washington State. Had to go through West Virginia. Then you have the Penn State Nittany Lions as we see the kickoff here. Relatively pretty, some say, a cupcake regular season schedule. The only big game they had against the user is really South Carolina. And then in the playoffs, they beat Oklahoma State in the semis last week. Also beat Washington State before that, so they have been tested here in the playoffs at least. So, yeah, great matchup tonight. And what could be the final championship game in the GTR Dynasty for this college football 25, as we have the Florida Gators off in a run to Mac Miller. He's getting stuffed for only 2. You have 2 really good, similar offenses, similar defenses. They both like to run the ball, get downfield vertically, defensively. They both like to blitz. Play man as well. And hey, 2nd straight time these two see each other in national title game. O'Malley, the senior quarterback for the Gators, coming out. He's going to get a handoff to Mac Miller, and he's got room. Chases him down, the Penn State defender. 2 great running backs, Koski and Miller. Koski, the senior for Penn State. Great. Look at the touchdowns, 36 and 57, respectively for the 2 total. I'm not sure which one won running back of the year. It's one of these 2. Got Florida 3rd and 2 now. You get a run play. Mac Miller snuffed out by the Penn State defense. Linebacker forced him to the right side, into the grips of the defenders. 4th and 2. I expect the Florida Gators to go for it here. You're really playing 4 downs throughout the game with these 2 teams. So pretty frustrating if you get them on 3rd down and it's 4th and whatever, and they go for it and ultimately get it. So you gotta be focused for all 4 downs with these 2. As we have, I want to say, an off trips formation for Florida, making the adjustments. Clock ticking. We have a running play up the middle, wide open spaces. IU on the carry, just a huge hole for the running back to get through. IU, not much career-wise. Kind of a 3rd down back, change of pace back there for the Florida Gators as we got Mac Miller back in. You're going to have to look out for number 7 for Florida in the slot there, Kari Ball. As we get a touch pass to, I'm not sure, but he's got green space. He's out in the open. Couldn't get an ID on that guy. but a big gain on the jet touch pass.
Having an opportunity to move this receiver around, to give him a chance to get out in space, are the plays that can really cause a defensive coordinator headaches.
The Gators are moving quickly down the field.
1st and 10 now. We got a split backfield.
Play action here on 1st down.
Get a run play. Play action wide open. That's Gump. Touchdown Gators.
And he's in. Touchdown Gators.
Play action tight end corner is what that looked like here in the big 2032. Florida strikes first, 7-0, 74 yards, 6 plays, 2 minutes and 27 seconds to the drive. Just get a fair catch. We'll see this Penn State offense. Some big names. Doc Holliday, the junior quarterback. I want to say he's got 11,000 yards on the season. Absurd numbers, 130 touchdowns, I believe. I mean, this Penn State offense is scoring like 90 points a game versus computer and user.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down.
A lot of stars on this offense.
Keeping it on the
Run play to Koski, and he goes up cuts back up the middle, right into the defender. I feel like he had room there on the outside if he committed, but cuts up. Got a little bit of delay there. 2nd and 12. Mitch Simonson on the tackle.
After a 1st down loss, it's 2nd.
Now 5 wide for Penn State. Florida in what looks like a 3-3 here. Holiday directing traffic. Dropping back to pass. Holiday man underneath. He's got him. Gonna get a gain of 10 there. It's one of the young receivers for Penn State. As we look, if we look at overalls here, we're looking at Penn State in the 94 to 95 overall range. Florida in around the 87, but you know they've done some stuff with their roster. They're really probably about a 93 overall. I'd say 94. Similar rosters here as we get a stretch play from the Penn State offense, and it's 4th and inches. Doesn't quite get it. I think you want to go for it here personally. 4th and inches on your own 35. Manageable, I'd say. As we see Ernest Thomas there to spotlight the senior. In-state out now, single back. We get another stretch play from the offense. Does he get it? He does get over the line. Koski barely getting that ball over.
Is deep in your own territory to go for it on 4th down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
Only a few yards on that, and this is what that Florida defense is going to have to deal with. They're going to have to deal with the Penn State offensive line, massive offensive line, good running back. I mean, the trenches. We got SEC versus Big Ten here. I mean, this is kind of what it's been like the last 4 seasons.
There's the handoff.
Get Koski. Big gain on the play. Almost 15 there. Like I said, these two last season, the year before that, we had Georgia Southern and Florida, SEC versus SEC. The year before that, we had Penn State versus Georgia Southern, Big Ten, winning that one. Yeah, a lot on the line here. The winning team, that'll be the conference we do the fun, everyone in one conference season in. So, a little bit of incentive there. See Holiday making the adjustments here. Florida countering with adjustments themselves. Gonna drop back. Got a man, another en route to the receiver. That's Cam Denbo on the catch. Yeah, I'm gonna say the freshman. And look at the career stats from Doc Holliday. 22,000 yards, 300 touchdowns. I think he has the career touchdowns record. Trying to get the career yard record. I think he's about 500 away. So if he comes back, definitely his. You know, we got an RPO here out to number 82. He's going to get upfield for a gain of 5. No ID on that player. A lot of talk about AD if Jarvis Sleeves will go to Georgia after this game, offered in the offseason. We project Picola Gator to remain at Florida, depending on how we do the team choices for the next game. There might be a lottery. Don't know yet if there'll be a prestige in it. TBD. TBA as well. 2nd and 5 now. Penn State, 5 receivers. Dropping back. Looking for a man. Rolling out. He's got room. Can he get to? Oh, he makes a move on him. Gets a gain of 2. Nifty little move there. We'll change of direction. Doc Holliday, he's got speed. So he's not a slouch when it comes to running with the ball. Third and 3 now. Decent. I mean, a long drive here. We're in the 2nd quarter. Run play here with Koski, and he's gonna fumble. The ball's loose, and Florida takes it over on the 32-yard line. Big hit from the Florida defense. Fast Eddie. Koski losing the ball. Florida jumping on it. Wow. We saw that against Georgia Southern. Florida getting a turnover early on. Now with the ball, 2nd quarter. Got a run play to Mac Miller. He's just going to run straight into the defense, going nowhere.
Here's the 2nd down play.
2nd and 10 for Florida. Like a trips formation. Gonna give the ball to Mac Miller. He's gonna get a few there. 3rd and 5. 5th rush of the day. The freshman out of Florida. Very talented running back. Reminds me of El Blanco, the great running back from Georgia Southern. You see 3rd and 5. O'Malley, the quarterback here, making some adjustments. What will the Penn State defense do here? They need a stop. Need to get the ball back. O'Malley drops back. Got his running back open, and he gets hit and loses the ball. No catch on the play. 4th and 5. The Florida go for it. I'd say yes, he does. To answer my own question.
They've already converted once on 4th down this game.
See Florida 5 wide here on 4th and 5.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a
Gonna jet pass. Does he have the edge? Trying to get there. He does not get it.
The defense rises up and makes
Turnover on downs. Penn State with the ball back. Great defense there from the Nittany Lion defense to get to the edge. Great pursuit by the defensive player there. Thought he was going to not get it.
And by anticipating it, they're able to keep him short of the first down marker.
Almost had the edge. You know, that's another thing, you know, when you don't click on, like, it seems to work out better when you do click on. Me personally, I like to hit stick, and I miss a lot of tackles, but here we are. RPO now from Penn State, getting hammered for a loss of 1. Cortez on the tackle there, the junior out of Georgia. Now 2nd and 11. Penn State with another chance. Defense coming up big. Penn State dropping back. Doc Holliday looking for a man. Tight coverage. Gets the ball. Gain of 5 on the play.
This is an example of a quarterback.
Cortez with the coverage.
Just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. Defense wants to give that throw to you.
3rd and 6 now for the Nittany Lions. And in motion. Dropping back to pass. Holiday looking. Another out route. Gets it. 4th and 1. And I think you got to go for it, personally. But, I mean, you could take the point. I think you go for it.
Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
It's the national championship. You got to let it rip.
So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before
Go down to the 2-minute warning. Penn State drains it down. See the time of possession, 4.5 minutes for Penn State, 3.5 for Florida. Florida 82 yards, Penn State 51 yards. 3 first downs each. As we, we had the fumble for Penn State and then a turnover on downs for Florida. Now 4th and 1. Penn State, what are they going to do? They're going to go to the stretch play. That's their staple. He makes a move. Koski into the open field. He's going to take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Penn State on the board.
They're setting out to try the PAT. PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker and penalty markers are down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
7-7 your score here. Just under 2 minutes left in the first half.
That one sails
welcome everyone. If you're just now tuning in, Big Slime 365 here in the booth, bringing you the Season 8 GTR Dynasty National Championship game with Penn State versus Florida. T-Cola versus Absolute Dog. The 2-time champion Penn State Nittany Lions, Florida looking for their first. I mean, Penn State's been the
offense is back out on the field now.
It's been I think this is Penn State's 5th one overall. 2-2 they are. Florida 0 for 3, they're 4th overall. Here we got Mac Miller in the open field. Oh my God, what a hit! Big play. And this is where Florida excels in. They're really good here in the late stages of the second half. Penn State does get the ball back, so you want to limit their opportunity here offensively.
Moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first
Penn State
down.
looking to get the ball back here, trying to double dip.
It's a run.
You got an option play. You got Hogan out in the open field. Doesn't quite get all the way around the edge as we see top rushing yards season. Tony Sosa almost 2,300 yards rushing. Ollie from Cal 1,800. I want to say Mac Miller 1,600 there. Tony Sosa, he was stopped pretty well by the Florida defense in the semis. So didn't go out the way he wanted. Busted cherry. 4 turnovers in that game. Will we see Jet Thomas back? I think we will.
Offense getting set. It's second down.
O'Malley here, 2nd and 3 at the 47, almost to midfield. Gonna drop back to pass here, looking for a man. He's got him deep, looking, and it's picked off. Penn State with the interception. He's got blockers going back the other way. Down to the 38-yard line, Penn State with the ball just before half. And Florida just needed a little bit more on that underneath it. Just bomb it downfield there. He had a step on him. That's another thing they're talking about. You see the defender there didn't look back. He just jumped in it over the shoulder. They're saying in the new game, you're not going to be able to do that. It's going to be a lot harder. So enjoy it while you can, they say. Penn State now in business, going to hand it off to Koski. We'll get a gain of 6 there. 50 yards on the day so far and a touchdown. Second and 4, Penn State in business, 5 wide.
Pre-snap motion from the offense.
Denbo in motion. Clock still ticking, 50 seconds left. Tick, tick, tick. Finally snaps with 45 to go. Looking to the sideline. He's got a man. He's gonna. Does he get out? He does not. He does get out of bounds. We have Brink in the booth. Brinker, are you down at the sidelines? All right. We'll get his radio fixed at some point, possibly. Hey, as they say, you come in the booth, you gotta say something. 5 wide now, Penn State. 42 seconds left in the half, trying to get some points on the board. They do get the ball back. Penn State defense trying to come up big again. Dropping back, looking for a man. He's got him over the middle. A little bit of room there. He's going to have to hurry it up here. Clock ticking. Now almost 30 seconds left. Clock is ticking away.
Second down play coming up for this offense.
Trips formation here. 25 seconds left. Clock's still going. We got an option play. The weak side. Gonna have to get a timeout here, I'd say. Nice little misdirection there. Couldn't quite get to the pitch man. Defense locked his arms up there. 3rd and 2 now, 19 seconds left. 1 timeout remaining for Penn State. You want to get points here. You got to find a way to get points. Dropping back, Holiday. He's got a man there on a zig route. He's got to get to the out of bounds. He does. 14 seconds left. Doc Holiday 9 for 9 so far.
It's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
1st and 10 now, 14 seconds left here in the half. Penn State knocking on the door. They're in the red zone officially. You're going to get a jet pass sweep. He's trying to maybe center the ball here. Maybe have time for one play if he hurries. Clock's ticking. I think he might settle for a field goal here. 1 timeout left.
The offense spends their final timeout of the
Let's see the
half
Penn
for
State
strategy.
coach take the timeout. 2nd and 13, going for the field goal, get some points on the board.
This will be a 45-yard attempt.
And it's up and good.
And it's good, right?
Penn State taking a 10-7 lead into halftime here in Indy in the national title game, Season 8 of the GTR Dynasty. And they're going to get the ball back, 3-point lead.
The Gators will kick it deep to begin the second half.
And we're going to kick it off here, start the second half. Penn State receiving, fair catch.
By the return man. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field.
Come out in a power pistol formation. You got the big boy back there. Gets the ball to Koski. He's going to get to the outside. He's got great blocking down the sideline.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, it looks like a 20-plus yard gain to start off the second half for the Nittany Lions. Looking to take control here.
There by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. And he's got it again.
You get a run play again for Koski.
Pick it up 5 yards, so second
Gain of 5.
It's a good solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Penn State coming out.
Goes in motion.
Spread formation. 5 wide. Directing traffic, Holiday.
Quarterback looking to throw it on.
Dropping back, Holiday. He's going to get hit. Got a Luke Blitzer there. Coming right into his grill.
Defensive lineman's ability to play the passing lanes. Smart defensive linemen, keep an eye on the quarterback, and if they see the ball coming out, they're able to get those big, long arms up and try to get a piece of it.
Receiver in motion now.
35 now for Penn State. Holiday making the adjustments. Dropping back, Holiday looking for a man. He's going to get it knocked down. That's a pick 6 if he just puts both hands up.
On 3rd and short, the offense coordinator has his entire playbook open. You could run it or you could throw it. Either one's available. They chose to go through the air here. They're just not able to hit it.
They've converted both previous fourth down attempts, so why not?
4th and 5 now. You got to go for it here on the opposite 42. I don't think we haven't seen a punt all day. Everyone's completed, I think, maybe all but one. He got a comeback route there. He's got it. Penn State's got the first down into the red zone. Mike Witherspoon. I want to say that might be the transfer from Florida State.
On 4th down, the receivers
I could be wrong.
beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the
We got a
first
little
down.
stack type formation. Going to give it to Koski up the middle. Going to get the first down and more down to the 5-yard line. 1st and goal. Now 97 yards on the day.
The inside or bouncing things to the outside. This guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
The Nittany Lions looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to
Power rush. Koski gets to the outside. Touchdown, Penn State.
Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
His 2nd on the day. The senior out of New Jersey.
I kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown.
Going to put Penn State up 10 now. 17-7 your score.
The defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Florida offense retakes
As
the
the
field.
Florida Gators going to respond here. They haven't scored since their opening drive here now in the third. RPO action, going to get it out there, gain of 6.
And there's the tight end, shows off his hands.
Couldn't quite get an ID on that player.
The game makes
I think that was
it
Wayne.
medium. There's the snap.
Malley now dropping back. He's going to roll out, get it out to Mac Miller. Open space, makes a move.
They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
In a 13.
It's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
See what the call is on 1st and 10.
Malley coming out 1st and 10, making the adjustments here. The Penn State defense does. They'll get a run play to Hogan to the outside. Lots of room.
Brought down, but the game moves the ball all the way to the plus 4.
Nice little play there from the Florida Gators.
Opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Gators line up on 1st and 10 now.
Now Mac Miller in the backfield. A trips formation.
They're going to run it here.
Gonna do a little I'm not sure if there's an RPO or read, but gets the ball. Miller does. 37 rushing touchdowns on the season. Possibly 33. Sosa at 27. Ali 26.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing.
We got a doubles close. I think maybe the formation. Look at the adjustments here.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Fires it.
The out route to Miller, not quite there, just a little out of reach.
Agreed to throw that time.
I was wrong on that formation.
Throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, quarterback not being
Now we'll see what both teams. I mean, it's season 8. Like, how many? You know, what secret sauce do you have left in the tank as far as playbooks and plays goes? Felt like we've seen it all. O'Malley dropping back, gonna get the man on the sideline. Falls down 4th and 5. I think you gotta go for it here.
That's not going to be enough for a 1st down.
Florida's so good in these 4th down situations.
That was awfully close to being out of bounds, but no, he's in.
The offense trailing here in the 2nd half. This is a
4th and 5 now.
4th down try.
O'Malley and that quarterback. Look at the adjustments here. Dropping back. He's a blitzer. He's getting to the sideline. He's got the tight end. Touchdown, Florida. Great play there. Love that play. Florida with the touchdown. Godwin drawing the opponent to sleep a little too early. Still down. Needs some points there. On their way to getting tied. Yeah, Florida back in this. 17-14 the score. Penn State up, but Florida draws within 3. 76 yards on 3 plays, 2 minutes.
Here's the kickoff team now.
And they needed that one.
This one will be fair caught.
It's one of those where you feel like, you know, that whoever gets the last possession is going to be the one to get it. Penn State in control right now currently. Florida needs to stop.
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game.
Koski with the run play. Got blockers. A huge block on the outside. Cuts back in.
It's a big gain.
Down to the 45, 133 rushing yards now for Koski.
They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
What a move. Getting sticky on him. It's been a minute.
On the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
You think a touchdown here could seal it for Penn State? How much time they take off the clock?
1st and 10 now for the offense.
Another, we got a run play from Mendez. Not much there, none actually. John Rich on the tackle. A former Heisman Trophy winner. Both teams with a Heisman Trophy winner. John Rich for Florida. He might have a second one on the team actually. And Clay Morrow for Penn State won last year. As we we put your fours up into the fourth quarter we go. Penn State up 3 against Florida here in the GTR Dynasty Season 8 national title game. Penn State looking to close it out here, coming out 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Drop back Holiday, got a man on the end route. That's 3rd and 2. I want to say maybe he kind of stared that one down. Gain of 8 nonetheless. 3rd and 2 now, Holiday. Dropping back to pass. Got a man on the out. Does he hang on? He does. 1st and 10 now. In the 31. Carlos Webb on the catch.
They get these guys the 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a 1st down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
And the Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field.
1st and 10, Penn State coming out in a power pistol formation. Going to give it to Koski. He's going to get a few up the middle here. Gain of 2.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield.
2nd and 8 now, Holiday. Clock ticking under 4 minutes now. We're in desperate need of a stop here, at least to hold on to a field goal if they can. Holiday dropping back. Going to the comeback on the other side. He's going to hang on to it. What a catch. Witherspoon on the catch. Solid coverage by Florida there. Getting to it just as the ball arrived. Couldn't knock it out of his hand. 1st and 10 at the goal line. Not quite at the goal line, actually.
And you're able to keep that clock moving.
The Nittany Lions starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here.
See a run play going nowhere. Lost a 4 there. Sorry. Yeah, we got a race going on here next to me.
But the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Second 14 now.
Seventh play of the drive coming up.
5 wide here, Penn State. Sticking to the script. And in motion. A lot of adjustments on both sides going on here. As we rolling out, he's got a man. Oh, he throws it away.
I like this play. Not only is it at the right play, throwing it away like that. But given that he had no other option,
He had a man briefly on the other side.
to survive and get ready for
Not
this next down.
quite the route I thought he was making. That's why I'm in the booth and not on the field right now.
8th play of the drive coming up. Quite a long way to go on 3rd down.
3rd and 14 now for the Nittany Lion offense. Gonna get a little RPO action. He's gonna cut it back inside. Oh, he doesn't quite get the first down, but he's in position for a field goal. Tough decision, 4th and 4. I think you got to at least take a look at it. You know, you could run it down to 2-minute warning if you needed to. I think a field goal is definitely, you know, even a field goal. I think I don't know what good a field goal does here. Honestly, it puts you up 6, but I mean a touchdown either way, you lose or an extra point. I mean, you could maybe, you know, hold them to a field goal on the other end and, you know, be tied up in the overtime. But I think you got to go for it here. I think that's the, I mean, it's for the title game. A first down here could seal it. All 3 timeouts from Florida, so they still got, you know, opportunity. But here we go, 4th and 4 now. Penn State speed option. He pitches it out. He's going to get to the end. He does not get it. Great defense by the Florida Gators to stop the option. Me personally, I think he probably could have cut it up with the quarterback. Hey, great read by the defense there. Kossi couldn't quite get over to the edge. Now we have 1st and 10 from the 5 Florida with 3 timeouts left, just under 2 minutes left in the game. Mac Miller on the handoff, getting to the outside. Gain of 8. Man. Yeah, me personally, I saw the option coming as well.
2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Just couldn't quite get it there. Now Florida in business, 2nd and 2. Gonna get a run play. Hogan to the outside, plenty of room. Penn State having trouble with that play all day. I feel we might see that play a lot more here in the league. They got Florida coming out. They're going to run it again. He's going to get caught on the outside by former Heisman Trophy winner Clay Morrow, finally showing up today. And he's had a tackle for a loss, his 2nd one big there. Finally, we see him flash onto the field. An incredible 70-sack season last year. Florida now 2nd and 14. Gonna RPO, gets it over to the receiver, Gump, the tight end actually. Linebacker.
Just a really heads-up play by this receiver. Yeah, he maybe could have fought to get the first down, but I love the fact he got out of bounds. You save your timeouts, you stop the clock. The offense has a chance to regroup, and now you're in striking distance to get the right play called at the right time.
Gonna be 3rd and 7 here. Florida needing a field goal for overtime, a touchdown. Yeah, the linebacker just out of reach on that one.
Can they convert and get a drive going?
RPO, Florida gets to the outside, does not get the first down though. 4th and 3, they need it. Your best play right here, 3 yards. Florida still with all 3 timeouts. A minute 7 left here in Indy, season 8. Who's going to clutch up here? Florida coming out offensively, 3 receivers. Got a tight end and a running back out there. Penn State, 4 down linemen. Like 5 DBs, a couple linebackers. Dropping back Florida. Got their man across the middle. First down. Gump coming up big there. He's been good all season, his whole career really. Florida now. Can this be their moment? This is a legacy game for Sean O'Malley.
Looking for explosive plays right now.
Florida dropping back. Looking. Got a seam route over his head.
Deep, but it's incomplete.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Solid, man. He overthrew him, though. It's probably for the best. You see top receiving touchdowns. Thomas, 127. Balducci, 101. A pair of Penn State guys, 66, 51. I think we all know who the best receiver in the country is. He won an award for it. Should have won 2 awards. But, hey, the game will do what the game wants. So 2nd and 10 now. Florida, 50 seconds left. Sean O'Malley in his career. Was it Shane O'Malley? One of the two. Florida dropping back. They're blitzing Penn State. He's got a man on the outside. That's Gump down the sideline. Is he going to take it in? No, he doesn't. Tackled at the 21.
Well, that's everything you could hope for here for an offense. They make a nice completion here. Thing that really stood out to me, your fourth quarter, late in the game, the clock is essential. Get out of bounds when you can.
42 seconds left now in the game.
Both here to set up the offense here nicely.
Making the adjustments, O'Malley. Gonna hand it off. They're gonna get Hogan to the outside. Tries to make a move, doesn't quite get there. 2nd and 6, clock's ticking down to 30 seconds. Tick. Florida with 3 timeouts. Still haven't used them yet. 30 seconds left. Here we go. Florida under 30 now. 25 seconds. Tick. Man in motion. Gonna get about 20 seconds on the snap. Direct snap to Miller. You get to the outside, inside. Gonna push the pile down to the 5. We get a timeout from Florida. Pretty evenly matched yards here offensively. Passing yards, Florida about 20, 30 more. 40 actually, 40, 50. Anyway, rushing yards, Penn State leading that 2 touchdowns each. The spread was Penn State by 3, 18 seconds. Will we see a replay of the semis from a couple seasons ago? Florida on the run, down to the 4, another timeout. We saw Florida win on a running play with a couple seconds left in the semis in season 6. Almost the exact same scenario right here. 14 seconds, 1 timeout. Florida, Penn State up by 3. Went for it on 4th and 5. Did not get it last drive at their own goal line. Now Florida with a chance. Oh, and his offsides on Penn State. It doesn't. Oh my. Offside is going to put it 2nd and goal at the 2 if he chooses to. He declines. 3rd and goal at the 1. The clock is ticking. We are 11 seconds here. Florida going to try to drain the entire clock and snuff it in there real quick. No, the clock did stop actually. So 11 seconds, clock is stopped. 3rd and goal. Penn State needing to stop. They get it. They get the stop. 4th and goal from the 5 now. Florida, do they kick the field goal? Do you take the points, go into overtime? An awful angle. Or do you go for it for the win here? Your first national title. Season 8. You're going to let them hang. I think you at least have to take a look. It is a bad angle. You almost want to lose yards for that field goal angle. But it is a runoff, so you can't delay a game here. Now for the national title, O'Malley drops back. 4th and goal. Finds a man, picked off by Penn State. And he's going to take it in to the other side. Penn State's going to seal it. Absolute dog, your national title back-to-back. 23-24 officially. Penn State, your winner. And 2032. What a game. Penn State back-to-back champions. They're 3rd overall in this dynasty. We'll take it down to the sideline. Do we got a copy from AD? Woo!
Let's go! Let's go!
Thanks to a good game plan, and we saw how it made a big difference today.
Well, that's going to do it for us.
They are fired up on the sidelines. AD, tell us what went into that final defensive stand.
Yeah, heart pounding, man, heart pounding. Picola, he pushed me to the limit, man. He gave me everything I could handle. You know, could have gone either way. Whew, what a game, man. Shout out to P. He's a terrific player, man. One of the best. One of the best. It was heck of a game, man. I hated I couldn't convert on that fourth down there at the goal line. You know, it was very reminiscent of that last playoff game we had.
Yes.
Where Picola took it in on a run play. And, you know, I've often thought, what would I do different in that situation if I was there again? And, you know, we got to – it's rare you get to get a second chance, man, but we got a second chance with that. So, what a game, man. Much respect to Picola. Man, what a game. What a game. Great game.
Yeah, just tell us. Tell us what it took to get here. You know, your playoff run, season. I mean, back to back. There's no questions on this one. What do you gotta say to the haters out there in the Discord?
Yeah, I don't know what they're saying, man. I mean, they can say whatever they want. Stretch play, 5 wide, whatever they want to say. That's the fourth place mentality. I don't go for that. You know, there's no taint to this one, man. This one was clean. There's no controversy. You know, it is what it is. So that's all I got, man.
Yeah, we'll come back to you here in a second, AD. We'll go over to Picola Gator here. Tough loss there at the end, Picola. Played your heart out. I mean, what can you tell us there about that final drive?
Man, hell of a game, bro. Hell of a game. I don't know what to say. I didn't really prepare for a goal line situation. I hate I got stuffed on that run right before. I saw he was in goal line, and I thought we could still get the edge. And then, man, what a hell of a game. I don't know. Can't feel bad about that one, right? I mean, come to the 1 yard line damn near.
Take us back, reminiscent, like AD said. I said it on the broadcast, that semifinal a couple seasons ago. Went with the run play just before it got pushed back. I mean, from the 5, went to throw it. Do you maybe think maybe I should have ran it there?
No, just because I figured he would be prepared for a run like that because of what happened last time. And like I say, I didn't prepare a good pass play for that situation. That's on me. I just came out here and ran a stock play that defender just sat in the zone perfect, waiting for it all day, and he crossed his face, and then the middle linebacker was just out far enough to get in the way.
Yeah, well, 3 times in a row, you're 4th overall. Another classic, though, another classic. We, feelings on the fun season that we're going into, if we can get it in all the way. You think you got a 4th in a row? Should try here.
I don't think we're gonna make it that far, buddy. Even if we advance every 24 hours, I don't think we're gonna make that. But I don't feel bad at all about that loss. Like, that was a hell of a game.
Yeah, absolutely. Nothing to.
I had prepared to stop that stretch run, and the one stretch run early in the game that he got loose on, I wish I could have that one back. Other than that, I feel like I did everything I wanted to do. I knew it'd be a close game. His 5 wide, when he kept running the zig, I thought I had a good zone to stop that, but he's got sure hands on that guy, and he just would not drop anything.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, hey, great game. Nothing to hang your head about. I mean, it could have went either way there. That's how these usually go. You know, it's tough. You know, you played, you know, the big three, 4 times this season. So, most out of anybody. Held your own. So, we're going back to AD here. AD, do you believe we'll get in the finals? Little fun season. You think we'll make it to the title? At least maybe the conference champion. If we're all in the same conference, you know, conference champion is the national title winner, right?
I'll give my thoughts on that in just a minute. I do want to say I apologize to P for my celebration after the game. Absolutely.
That ain't no problem, bro.
Hey, I just want you to know, meant nothing by it, man. It was the emotion of the game. I know P's a competitor like I am. Yeah, Jarvis Sleeves came out.
Hey,
but
look,
I certainly,
if I would have won the game, you would have got a Cleveland. This is for you.
But yeah, certainly, I want to say publicly, meant no respect to P. I love the guy. He's a great guy, you know, and no disrespect there. It was the emotion of the game. Heart was pounding on the lat. You know, P, like me, we both put in a lot of time on this game. So, yeah, that's right, man. But anyway, back to your question. Yeah, I think if we can get some guys, you know, to kind of commit, participate, advance every 24 hours, we might.
I think we got about 8 to 10.
We might can get to the conference title. So, yeah, man, it'll be fun. It'll be fun. We'll see what happens.
I don't mean to interrupt. I don't know where Turk's at right now, but he's hating hard in the Discord.
Oh, what is he hating?
Turk is just hating. He's just hating that whoever won, he was hating.
Hey.
He's hating on the losing team.
Hey, I stretched it out for him today. And Picola came out. I just want to say, Picola, that was one of the finest defensive performances, man. I mean, I won the game, but I had to fight for every yard I got. I mean, P came out with a great game plan. And, yeah, man, it was, heck of a game.
Hey, well, any last words? Anybody want to get a shout out before I close it out for season 8, and possibly, now we're gonna get some good user games, in the early season, so we'll make sure to get those broadcasted. But at least for season 8,
hey, it's time for position changes.
Hey, everybody, right. If anybody's tuning in, we're going to position. We're running through it later tonight for sure. We're running through the entire off season tonight, so. If you're in the Discord listening in, make sure you hit that check on the announcement from earlier, because we are running through the entire offseason tonight. Order you a pizza and some cold beverages. We're gonna run through it. So send me your login if you need me to do your stuff for you. AD, Pico, anything before I close it out though?
Congratulations, AD.
I appreciate it,
man.
Appreciate it, buddy. Appreciate it. You know, nothing but love and respect from my side. Shout out to the fans. Shout out to Big Slime for doing the broadcast. Shout out to the whole league, man. It's, I know there's, a lot of people have said a few things about my play style lately and, whatever. But I've really enjoyed the league, man. I appreciate you guys for letting me participate, and it's been a lot of fun. So, so that's it, man.
All right, wait.
And to all the millions out there watching,
y'all
get ready and join for CFB 26, damn it.
Yeah, we're going to be there. AD, absolute dog, now 3-time champion here after season 8. Congratulations to him. Big Slime here in the booth. Shout out to Chase Beatty. Everybody that... all the broadcasters all season, everybody for having a good time and having a little bit of fun. So we're gonna sign off from here. We'll be back for some good user matchups for the next little fun season. We'll get those in here in the coming week, and then we'll see you guys there, and then we'll get to the next game. So make sure you like, subscribe, hit the bell notifications, all that. We're checking out. We'll catch y'all next time. Long live America, baby.